Hello everyone, my name is Desirel Lawrence of Caval 55. I hope you're doing well. Today I will be talking about the truth in the name Lady Gaga. What is in that name Gaga? Most people might have known this unique individual as Stephanie Germanotta in her younger years. And really, most people might have called her Stephanie. But what is in that name that makes Stephanie Germanotta what it is? And what is in that name, Lady Gaga, that makes it what it is? Let's start with Stephanie Germanotta. Stephanie Germanotta has within it inimical forces that fight against each other back and forth. Sometimes it forces the individual to go without the parental guidance. She has to be her own vehicle to change, her own vehicle to the things she wants. And she seems to fight for what she wants. There's a lot of challenges, there's a lot of trials, there are a lot of other things within the life environment that tries to pull her in directions contrary to what she might even want. Stephanie Germanotta within herself is a very, very good person. That means there's a lot of good within her, but doesn't necessarily mean she's surrounded by that good sometimes, That is Stephanie Germanotta, but she is blessed because according to the calculations I have on this name, she gets to a point in her life where she reaps the benefits of that name through trials and challenges and obstacles. Eventually, she gets to the place where she achieves riches and fame just by the name Stephanie Germanotta. But this is where the caveat comes in. What made her hit riches and fame? When she came up with the name Lady Gaga, two things were happening at the same time. Lady Gaga, that name, imbued upon the individual another vibrational force. Lady Gaga imbued the individual, which is already a foundational aspect of who she is, but it imbued upon her intelligence on a different level. And that intelligence was probably what sparked the hit series that she's had over time. When you look at Just Dance, when you look at Paparazzi, when you look at Poker Face, when you look at Born This Way, when you look at Telephone, all these songs actually, when you look at them, carry a very, very interesting vibrational energy. Those names that imbue success upon her personally. And her intelligence must have pushed her in this direction without even knowing what it was. But why would Just Dance is very fortunate to the name Lady Gaga. But what is in that name Lady Gaga itself? You see, what is in that name Lady Gaga itself? Lady Gaga follows two compounded octagonal forces. So Lady Gaga is an octagonal force. Gaga is another octagonal force. But what is in an octagonal force? Octagonal forces is what causes the challenges of everyone on this planet. If you ever found somebody that is struggling and is going through challenges and is going through obstacles in life, I can almost guarantee it, that person is going through an octagonal force or a vibrational energy connected to an octagonal force. Whatever that situation is, very most likely connected to that. And if it's not, that means the name is going through some inimical forces within it that create like what I call friction and challenges within the combatant forces within that name. So why am I saying Lady Gaga is properly a name that we should be looking at closely in terms of what our dear friend is going through right now? You see, when I started researching on Lady Gaga, and I got a understanding that she was doing well. She was prosperous. A lot of things were going well in her life. She's doing extremely well, and something about it didn't look right. I said, no. According to my calculations, this is really not the case. It's just a facade. But when I started going into the recent news, and I was like, oh my God, this is what is really going on. Everything got confirmed that this is exactly what I thought will be going on. And I said, you know what? I got to put it out there. If anyone knows where she is, how to contact her, then you need to get her to me. Because we've got to rebrand Lady Gaga. Trust me, you don't know anything about how powerful a name change can be until you start delving into the science of vibrational energies. Lady Gaga, on the other hand, it needs to be changed to something a little more powerful, a little bit more fortunate to her spirit, to her financial health, to her physical health, to her social health, and to everything that concerns this unique soul. You don't believe me? Give me 1 year. 1 year. I don't have to see Lady Gaga. I don't chase celebrities all around the place. I don't. But something about what I'm doing makes it important that the word goes out to the world that it's important to understand what it is within your name that could be making you who you are. In this case, Lady Gaga just happened to be somebody I picked and I was searching for in terms of people out here in the world, and I realized something needs to happen right away. So give me 1 year. That's all I ask. 1 year, and let's reverse everything that is happening in this very, very unique and beautiful soul. You don't believe me? Watch and see what happens. My name is Desirel Calvin Lawrence of Cabo 55. Signing off on the unique soul, Lady Gaga. Look forward to hearing back from you guys. Take care.